Now, on these weekly book clubs that I'm doing, I'm not just going to talk about personal development and the self-help variety. I want to talk about some of my favorite books that have inspired me throughout my life. And the key word, I guess, here is inspired, but personally, and perhaps maybe inspire yourself. Now, other than personal development and self-help, my favorite kinds of books are travelogues, travel stories. Traveling is a huge passion of mine. So I deeply love to sit down with a cup of coffee, like I'm doing right now, iced coffee, and read a great travel story. The best of the variety, one of the best of the varieties of the travelogue that I've ever read is a little known travel book by Michael Crichton called Travels. Pretty simple, I guess, right? This is a fantastic book, and this has inspired me not just to travel. I've been to a lot of places, but to really live and to really explore the world in a different way. So in Travels, Michael Crichton, by the way, Michael Crichton, you've probably heard the name. He wrote Jurassic Park, Sphere, A Draw on a Strain, all sorts of great books. And as a child, I grew up reading the stories of Michael Crichton, The Lost World, and all these other stories, and they filled me with romance and fantasy and adventure. And growing up, when I started to travel, I found this book in the travel section. I said, Michael Crichton, holy cow, and it's a nonfiction based on his travels around the world. I read it, and it is, having a fiction writer write nonfiction in such a way is such an incredible experience. It's an adventure through and through, and he goes through the travels of the world that he's been on and the travels emotionally and mentally that he's been on. And it's utterly fantastic. A funny story I have about travels, this great book that you should read if you're a traveler, if you're an adventurer. Great story I have about that is, when I read it, there's a part of the book where he climbs Kilimanjaro in Tanzania, Africa. And that inspired me to decide that if or when I ever get married, my bachelor party is going to be not going to Vegas, not partying or anything, but I want to climb Kilimanjaro. And most people think, because I am an Ernest Hemingway fan, that I got that idea from Ernest Hemingway. Well, in fact, I got it from Michael Crichton while reading his book, Travels. Awesome book. He goes all over the world in this. Great stories in this book, and it's absolutely incredible. Highly recommended. Not personal development, not self-help, but definitely inspirational and definitely inspiring if you are a traveler, even just at heart. As always, be good.